again, everyone. Steve Baker, the voice of the Redhawks, here on National Letter of Intent Signing Day, talking Miami volleyball with the head coach of the Redhawks, Carolyn Condit. 4 players added to the roster for next season, Coach. And before we talk about the ladies joining the team, I have to ask, how difficult was it for you and your staff to put together a class virtually this year and not be able to go out and actually see the ladies play volleyball?
You know, there's a good story and a bad story to all this. It is difficult because we recruited them before the COVID hit. Mm-hmm. And so we knew of their talent. We knew them pretty well. But this would be the year you want to go and see more, be there, support them in person, and have a chance to talk in person as they're seniors. So we missed all of that face-to-face. So that's tough. But we did our work ahead of time, and I have no doubt that we've signed the right young women to this. And the blessing on all of it is you get to talk to them on the phone more, and you really get to know them. And I think it helped me so much and my assistants to have that time on the phone, which normally we don't have that type of quality time.
Very good. Some great height to start with here. Let's talk about Brooks Farigliano, middle hitter, 6'2", from Strongsville, Ohio, and Padua Franciscan High School. Tell me about her.
Brooke, she's been to our camps. We've been following her almost 4 years, and someone that just keeps getting better and better. And she, like all of them, she's a leader in her own right. She's had an amazing high school career. That Franciscan Padua is at the state tournament again starting this Friday. Just a great tradition there, and I know Brooke's been a big part of that. And she's learned from outstanding club coaches as well. So she's someone that loves the game and loves Miami, and we just can't wait to get her on the court and coach. She's going to be very talented, a very quick middle.
I mean, all of their bios read like a book, but an honorable mention All-American as a junior, earning third-team All-Ohio recognition, second-team All-Conference, All-District pick last year. 127 blocks and a .353 hitting percentage just as a junior. That's somebody that is going to come in right away and contribute to this team, I think.
Yeah, she certainly would have the opportunity to do that and challenge for a position right away. I think what Brooke's done this year, I think she's led the state of Ohio in kills too as a senior, and that's after missing some games when their team had to take off because of COVID. So every team's had its challenge, but I'm so proud of her and all of them for overcoming that, because it's been a stressful year, an unusual year for high school men and young girls and boys to compete and worry about if they're going to have to take time off or not.
Yeah. Up next, another 6'2" setter from Caledonia, Michigan. A familiar name, Lydia Harper, will join the team next year.
Yes. I always kid Lydia because when I had Gabby on campus back in the day before she came to Miami for an official visit, Lydia was with her, and she was smaller than me, and her eyes were real big, and I told her, we don't need to give you an official visit. You have one. You already had one. So she knew about us when she was probably just going into high school, maybe in 7th grade. But she's a wonderful talent, very competitive. She is going to be a good blocker for us and a 5-1 offense. She really led her team. They had a young team, and they just kept grinding, and I could just see her leadership and her energy help push her team forward. And they have a wonderful coach there at her high school. They didn't go as far as they wanted to, but boy, they did some nice things as a team. And she's going to come in here and add the competitive mode of our court and do some great things for our hitters.
Of course, we kind of led to it, but we didn't actually say it. Gabby Harper is her sister, and looking forward to that family connection continuing here at Miami University. Up next, an outside hitter from the Hoosier State, Mount Vernon, Indiana, Brooke Jackson.
Brooke Jackson. Brooke is 6 rotation. She plays so hard and just loves the game. She's one of the 2 sport athletes we have coming in. She starts a first basketball game tomorrow night. She's an amazing competitor, and she's so excited about coming to Miami, and I just enjoyed a lot of their texts when they signed today. You really love recruiting kids that love to come to the institution and really feel good about it. But I know she brought her team to the best season they've ever had. They won the districts. They got into the regional play, and they did well. They just didn't get as far as they wanted to. But she was a real force behind that team, and it was fun to watch that team play so hard this year.
Yeah, Mount Vernon High School, one of 2 players, only 2 players in school history to surpass 1,000 career kills and 1,000 career digs there at Mount Vernon High School. So outstanding talent there. And finally, from Powell, Ohio, and Bishop Watterson High School, 5'5" libero Margot Lawson.
Margot Wow, what a fun week. She's actually, her team's playing Brooks' team in the semifinals of the state tournament, just an hour from us on a Friday. So it's fun to cheer for both of them. And Margot's helped her high school get to the state tournament for the first time, I believe. Libero, full of energy. I tell her she's a social chairman. You know, she's her engagement with me, with her teammates, with our team when she's able to talk with them. She's just a wonderful public relations person, as young as she is, and that shows her leadership, her energy. You want that in a libero, and she's a fine passer, works really hard on the court. And it's just fun. This is a class, Steve, you can't always have the chance to do this, but we have 4 outstanding players in 4 different positions. And that's what I really like about this class. And plus some teammates that will eventually join them, which we can't talk about yet. But it's going to be quite a good round when this 21 class comes in.
Well, 4 signees, Coach. And my final question is, and I want you to talk about this because I know, obviously, through all of the years that we've been together at Miami, how you recruit athletes. And it's more than just what we talked about, the kind of athlete that they are. We know they're spectacular athletes, but they're spectacular people, too, and are going to be great student athletes with the emphasis on student at Miami.
Yes. I've been accused in a good way of recruiting families. And we feel like we're a family here at Miami. So I do. Their family means a lot to me, meeting their parents. But you can almost know the parents are going to be great when you see how these young women conduct themselves as competitors, win or lose, how they respond quickly to phone messages. They're just about the right things, and they take pride in everything. So they're great students. They're going to be hardworking at whatever they do. And I don't worry about them coming in and learning the college game through the tough academic load because they're going to all be able to handle it. And they've been raised with an incredible work ethic. So I always thank the parents for the benefits that we receive here at Miami.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations on a great recruiting class, and looking forward to seeing your team here in a month or 2 out on the floor competing once again.
We'll be happy to be out there. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate the talk today.